أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Prophet Solomon, the King Prophet. For the guidance of mankind, Allah honored four famous prophets by revealing to them four holy books as under Torah to Prophet Moses, Zabur, Psalms to Prophet David, Injil, Evangel to Prophet Isa, Jesus, Quran to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The commandments of Allah are contained in these books. The first three books were for the earlier times. The Holy Quran is the last book of God and is for the guidance of entire mankind till the day of judgment. Prophet Daud eventually became king of his people. He had 19 sons. Each of them hoped to inherit the father's throne. Allah revealed to Prophet Daud a few questions and their answers, and commanded him to put the questions to each one of his sons. Whoever answered those questions correctly would inherit the throne of the father, Prophet Daud. One day, Prophet Daud called his sons in the presence of the scholars and the chiefs of the tribes of his kingdom. He then put forward the following questions. Which thing is closest, nearest to man? Which is the farthest thing? Which two things are attached to each other? Which is the most awe-creating thing? Which two things remain unchanged? Which two things are always different? Which two things are opposed to each other? What is the action, the result of which is good? What is that action, the result of which is bad? The son of the Prophet Daud felt helpless and could not answer any of these questions. Then the youngest of the sons, Prophet Solomon, stood up and gave the following answers. The nearest things to a man is the hereafter, life and death, as one may die any moment. The farthest thing is the time which has passed away, which is not to come again. The two things that are attached to each other is man's body with the soul. The most awe-creating is the man's body dead without soul. The two things which remain the same are the sky and the earth. The two things which are different are the day and night. The two things which are opposed to each other are life and death. The action, the end of which is good, is patience and forbearance at the time of anger. The action, the end of which is bad, is haste at the time of anger. Prophet Daud obviously was very much impressed with these correct answers and appointed Prophet Suleiman as his successor. Thus, it would be seen that it was the supreme knowledge and understanding that made Prophet Suleiman succeed his father and become the great King Prophet.